Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, and it's live. You know, go on Sky.
Martin Tyler,
and it's live. We are live today. We're doing a special one. Troops is in the building. For all those people, the stream is slightly late. It's supposed to start at 7. For all those people that were saying things in the comments saying Troops is late again, and Troops is late, and Troops is not here, he's actually here. Although he was late.
No, I wasn't.
Because he's supposed to be here from about, what time are you supposed to get here? 5.
No, I told you I'll finish at 5:45.
And then what time did you say you were going to get here for the stream?
I said it'd take about half an hour, but it took longer because of rush hour.
He's always got an excuse, you know. That's what I love about this guy.
What do you want me to do?
You know what? First of all, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
We was up in Norwich. We was up in Norwich at the weekend. We went up from the day before, and we celebrated his birthday, and it was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lit, man.
Yeah, it was nice, man.
Litty.
Had a nice meal in that rooftop place.
Shut down the rave.
Went to a club, went to a bar.
It was mad still.
It was mad. Shout out to
Towel, blood. Towel. Oh my days. We just leave it there.
We just leave it there,
man. Leave it there, blood. If
we
you know, you know.
If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know,
man.
man.
In the dunya.
But of course, we were up there to see the game, Arsenal versus Norwich. We're going to get into that in a second. First of all, let's go through the results of the weekend.
Yeah, I lost.
Southampton versus Watford, we both got it wrong. You said 2-1, I said 2-0. No, sorry, what am I talking about? I got it right. I got it exactly right. Yeah. I said 2-1 Southampton. You said 2-0 to Southampton. I got that right. 3 points for me. Chelsea, West Ham, coupon buster. We both said Chelsea win. I said 2-0. You said 2-1. They lost 1-0. That was the shock of the weekend, I'll tell you. Wolves versus Sheffield United. We both said 2-1. It was a draw. And Norwich versus Arsenal. 2-1 I said. You said 3-1. A 2-2 draw. So I've won. You're going to have to do a forfeit.
Yeah.
Actually, as we're going live today, recommend a forfeit that you want Troops to do. Let me know. I've got something in mind, but maybe you guys might have come up with something even better. Remember, we don't want to kill him. Yeah, we need him alive.
You lot are dickheads.
Well, if you've got an idea on a forfeit, remember him what he did to me last time.
Look, you're a pussy.
Remember the pepper
Look at this guy, he's trying to proper like, you set pace for the fish food, boy. I told you, do anything to me, yeah? But don't make me eat fish, because I'm going to push it now.
I'm not going to make you eat fish this time. We've done that already. It'll be something else.
It'll be fish again, watch.
No, it won't be fish. Well, I promise you, it won't be fish.
He's going to fuck me up, though. I'm going to have to do some madness, like. I'm going to have to fight five, I don't know, five Serbians, because you know they're onto me because of the whole Albanian thing.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that, man. Serbians.
Any Serbians out there, you want to have a pop at him, let me know. Well, that might be something we'll come.
Remember my face, man. That's how my good-looking brother, you get me?
You might not be after the Serbians and finish with them. Let's talk about the game.
Yeah.
2-2. What did you make of it? Were there improvements there?
Yeah, I said it. I think
first game in charge for Freddie Ljungberg. Improvements?
I think there was. I think the first half, the football was flowing. We started off well. We were pressing. There was intensity. There was energy. There was good patterns of play.
Norwich actually scored against the run of play.
That's what I was going to say. We were dominating the game. They got a goal, you understand? Because we're back off FC. We don't want to tackle them, man. We just want to back off, you get me? But, like, for his first game, he's only been there, like, he's only probably had one full training session with them, innit? So, the defence, you get me? I would expect it to still be a bit shaky. But I think the attack, I expected the attack to be good because he's Freddie's kind of man to say, yo, go do your thing, innit?
What do you make of the team selection then?
I said it already.
I mean, Mustafi, bringing in Mustafi. Yeah. There was a guy yesterday.
Big shout.
There's a guy yesterday who said, listen, you've already got players that make mistakes in Luiz. You've got a mistake in Xhaka. By the way, had a good game. You've got a mistake in Xhaka. Why add another mistake to the pie by bringing in David Luiz? You heard when that guy said that yesterday in the interviews.
But Mustafi, if we be fair, he's been, in the games he's played, he's been the best defender. You understand? It's just
but
now that's why Freddie was like, you know what? Let's see what. No, but you understand? You can only play against what you're up against, innit? Freddie put him in to see what like the level. You understand? Brighton will be a tougher game. Let's be real. Brighton will be even though we're at home,
much tougher.
It will be a tougher game.
Much tougher game.
So I prefer him to put Mustafi into this game to see if he can handle the likes of Pookie and that Catford brother. Then put him in a. You understand?
Cantwell.
Yeah, that Catwell brother, him.
Yeah.
The little young you get me? With his stiff dance, fam. You understand? You know them Norwich man got no stiff, man stiff blood. Man, a London man, you get me? You about what you stiff you, idiot. You get me? But I've gone off track now, blood, because I was cussing this ham roll, fam.
You said Cantwell.
Yeah, because like all them man, they obviously Brighton are gonna have a bit of more attacking threat in it. You understand? And I don't think he'll start. But you get me? Until the goal, the 1-0, Mustafi was doing fine, bro. It's from that goal.
You see, that's the thing, though. You know what I mean? The game's about 90 minutes, man, and about concentration. And all right, it was an unfortunate
I don't believe
deflection, but
shouldn't have started though. But
you don't think he should have started?
Nah, but I see what
What about not starting Pepe? And then even we need a goal.
Do you see what he said?
Yeah, I saw that about him training. He's saying that
he's a good player.
He said he's looking from training.
But what I'm seeing in training, you understand? You're not putting in.
He sort of said he's picking players based off of training. To bring Saka on though. And listen, I rate Saka, and he's been doing brilliantly. We've got to
man can't tell me Saka's doing better than
Let's
Martinelli.
not forget he's only 18,
but
just turned. But surely, if you need a goal, we've seen already in weeks gone by when we've needed a goal, Pepe's come on and made an impact.
What Martinelli?
He scored 2 goals. Martinelli, he made an impact yesterday, even when he came on in the little short time he was there.
Why did he saved Emery's job for a week when he set up Laka?
Why did he bring Saka on first? It was baffling. It was like
it's his first game.
It was a real. I know it's his first game, and we don't want to be too hard on him, but that wasn't. Listen,
for me,
even though it's his first game, he's auditioning for the job, right?
But is he auditioning?
Well, surely he is. You know what I mean? You want it permanently, innit?
No, but he wants it permanently too. They want it permanently.
We don't know.
Understand?
Well, listen, you know what our board are like. If he went on a little run.
We don't know what our board are like, because this is the first time we've had an interim manager. So let's understand.
It'd be cheaper to bring in Ljungberg, and I know that they'd like to save money. So if, say, Ljungberg went on a long run of games and he did well, I suppose he might deserve it.
It's the first game, yeah. There's no point. Like, what can he do in a day, bruv? Come on, be real now. What can he do in a day with that team? This is Emery's mess, blood. You're forgetting this. Are you mad?
Who is Emery's number 2?
Juan Carlos?
No. Ljungberg was.
No, it was Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos is like his sidekick and that.
Brethren, Juan Carlos that was the main guy. Whenever there was a corner, you saw my guy up there.
What was Ljungberg's role?
He was like first assistant.
He's assistant manager.
He was first assistant.
But he's on the bench there with him.
Yeah, but there's bare man on the bench with him.
He's there around training. But
on a match day, did you see Ljungberg giving out? I didn't see him giving out instructions.
No, but
the only time I saw him step out was when he was cussing the referee.
No, he's having input throughout the
but how much
training ground.
He's sitting on the bench. What do you know what he's doing on the bench? You don't know what he's doing. He's sitting there. You don't know what he's doing. No. Stop saying he's putting input, because you don't know what he's doing.
On the training ground, though, and stuff like that, if he's part of the coaching staff, he would have had input. He's not like he's just turned up and this is the first time he's seen these players.
No, but he's the manager now.
I know.
It's a different point of view
I know that, but what I'm saying is, let's forget this thing where people are trying to say that it's the first time it's the first time he's met these players. He knows about the players.
It's the first game, though.
I know that, and I accept that. His first game, he didn't lose, and we got to be fair to him.
You're not being fair.
However, you also, on the other hand, have to remember that he's quite familiar with these players because he's been around the setup all season.
Yeah, but you don't know how much input he's had on the team. Yeah, he's in training and whatnot, but how much
how
much of a say does he have?
All right, say he had no say, but he's not like he's.
Because look at Bold. Bold was there with Wenger. Bold had no say, blood. He was just sitting there. Freddie could be doing the same thing.
Right.
Now he's got the time to have his say.
I accept that, but what I'm saying is he's been in and around the players all this time. So he still knows the players. So I'm just saying it was still a big decision to bring Saka on instead of, an established guy like Pepe who's come on and made an impact in other games. Games that we've actually gone on, like the game against Victoria.
He made an impact in one game.
There was another game he came on and he created an assist, wasn't there?
What game?
What game was that again? Well, he's made an impact. Even when he came on against Palace.
One game I know.
Not Palace. What's the last? What was it? Southampton. He didn't score the goal, but when he came on, he had a chance. He nearly scored. Saka, when he came on yesterday, didn't make an impact.
I don't agree. I would have gone Martinelli. For me,
I think you're right. Martinelli should have come on first.
That's the one I would have gone.
Again, that's baffling though. Why
Ahead
didn't he?
of Pepe.
Martinelli set up, the goal the week before. Martinelli, and he's a goal scorer.
He's picking players he knows. Because he started Willock.
Yeah.
He put in...
The rumour is he loves Willock. The rumour is that when Willock was with the under-23s, he almost took him under his wing.
That was the main guy.
As be one of the guys that he brought through. You know what I mean? And Willock, I thought Willock played all right that game.
Yeah, he did.
But it's his first game, but it's still a bit disappointing. It's Norwich 2-2. We'd all love to have seen him get the win.
Yeah, but you man are moving like we're a confident team right now, blood. He can't just go in there and just ladder. You understand? We understand? We was on a, you understand? You can't expect him to just go ladder, and he's not like a, you understand? You're moving like he's a man. 1 minute, you're moving like he's a man at Mourinho, where he's got experience and he knows how to go in there and get, boom, first game, 3-2 win. Boom, second game, 4-2 win. This is the man that's his first big job, blood. You have to take a lot of things into account. You don't just moaning for the sake of it, in my opinion. You understand? I see where you're coming from, but you have to look at the bigger picture now, yeah? The bigger picture. He's had 1 day to work with his team, lad. 1 day, fam. You cannot.
Do you know what I'd say? Do you know what?
And 1 minute. And we came back twice, yeah?
Yeah.
We went 1-0 down, came back. 2-1 down, and came back again. How much times has it gone 2-1, Brennan, yeah? And we've been done. We might have come back to 1-1. Before it goes 2-1, everyone knows now. It's done. It's going to go 3-1 or 4-1, or it's going to stay at 2-1. They came back, bro. They showed fight, fam. They came back, blood. You understand? Nah, blood. Hear me? Brighton, we'll win the Brighton game. We'll win that game. Because it's home, fam. And the home fans are going to come there. There's going to be... It ain't going to be like fucking... What was the last game? In Europa. No, what was the last game that we played that was embarrassing? Was it Europa? Frankfurt, innit?
Yeah.
Ain't going to be nothing like Frankfurt. Stadium's going to be full. Fans going to be fucking happy. Freddie's in the cut. Yeah? Freddie's in the cut. Bro, you understand?
Who's happy?
Bro, Emery's gone. Why are you not going to be happy? You're going to the Emirates in a positive mood now. When you go Emirates, you're thinking, yeah, 1-1. We'll be lucky, 1-1. You understand? Now you're going there thinking, yo, Freddie's there. There was a bit of life in the first half. Let's understand. Now he's had more time with the players through the week. He can maybe set a game plan for actually. How the fuck can he set a game plan in a day, blood? He's actually got a proper time now to set a game plan for Brighton, blood. And now you will see, you understand? If, for me, like I said already, give it to him till Christmas. No. That's my thing. Give it to him because if you cannot go get an Allegri, yeah, I'm not into this whole.
Now let me tell you what the bigger. You said bigger picture. For me, what I look on the bigger picture, and it's nothing on Freddie at all. Freddie, we know, is a legend of the club. And like you said, he's only had 1 day in effect, really, right? The bigger picture for me is this: how comes
no one's there?
They have no replacement. Yeah. Now, everybody's been talking about the possibility of Emery losing his job. After Leicester, a lot of people thought to themselves, you know what, hey man, he's gone. They gave him a vote of confidence and they actually said, they used the words, we believe in him, but things have to improve. We then went to Southampton and, or Southampton came to us, literally near the bottom of the league, draw, right? Then Frankfurt, the defeat, then they get rid of him. What? In that time, was there no contingency in place where they're thinking, you know what, it's not looking good for this guy, let's go and talk and have, I don't think Freddie should be there till Christmas. I'm thinking they should be getting somebody in this week.
Yeah, but who's there this week to get?
Allegri.
They wanted Mourinho,
Pochettino.
But there was arguments on the board because some man wanted to keep Allegri.
They should have been sounding out people already.
No, but look, they sounded out Mourinho. Half of the board wanted Mourinho, but then half of the board was like, nah, give Emery time.
It. They didn't move decisively.
That's where, you understand?
But even after the Mourinho.
So would you rather them go jump and get a Nuno and then it fucks up again?
No.
Fuck that. I'd rather wait for an elite man, and if because you know what?
Allegri's there.
No, but look, they've come out today and said that Allegri's looked at the team and he's like, I don't know if I can come there now,
well,
bro.
you can't blame him now.
And I don't blame him. I don't blame him because, like I keep saying, it's like, I want elite blood. I don't want a man on the come up. I don't want a man who's gone to. I don't want that.
But what I'm saying is, right? What I'm saying is, and this is why people get annoyed, and that's why the other day when Lee Judges came out and started saying that Tottenham are rolling like how we should be rolling, I agreed with him on that, right? Even though we don't want to say it. And even though a lot of people didn't want to hear it, but he's talking the truth. They acted decisively. They didn't even need to get rid of Pochettino because Pochettino ain't like the fans there dislike him. They love the guy for what he did. He had a lot of credit in the bank and they still said, you know what? Nah, man, the form's bad. Mourinho's around now. We know that Arsenal have got a little boom. We're moving now. Boom, boom. They got rid of Pochettino by the next morning. Mourinho's in place. Why are we moving? Why are we talking about giving Freddie the interim job till Christmas? We should have somebody lined up now. Somebody should, in my opinion,
Who?
Right, and this is no disrespect on Freddie and what happened. I would be expecting someone like an Allegri, for instance, to be presented before Thursday. Even if Freddie took the game and then he's up in the stands and they say the new manager is, I'd like to see something like that. I want to see us move decisively, man. We're dithering all the time.
Look what Allegri said,
That's why I'm going to game. That's why I'll be going to the game. And I'm not really fully happy. I'm right behind the team. I'm right behind Freddie. I think, Freddie, you're right. In that game yesterday, the one thing I did see, which we haven't been seeing under Emery, is an attacking intent. Right from the start of the game, it wasn't a game where the opposition had more shots than us and things like that. That was a positive. We know the defence let him down, but I still want to see that elite manager. Why are we waiting until Christmas?
All do.
Why are we waiting until Christmas and things like that? Get him in now.
But this, you have to remember as well. You have to remember as well.
United might need a manager soon. The way they're rolling, that will be again.
You have to remember as well. This is the first time in our history of our club for maybe 30 years, blood, that we've jumped in this whole managerial thing now, looking for managers. These men ain't used to this fucking world.
No, they are, because we've got guys.
Even though it's a new board,
we've got the guys like Ralston.
No, but look how long he. Look how long. What do you mean?
In Barcelona.
Nah, look how long he had Pep. 4 years. He had Rijkaard for 3.
Before that, they've been.
He had Rijkaard for 3 years. Don't make me get into it. I'll go into it, bro. I know my history, bro. They had Rijkaard for 3 years. Before that, they had Van Gaal for about 5, rude boy. Yeah? Don't come with that thing to me, Robbie.
Yeah, but they know when you come from Spain, you know about getting rid of managers.
No, but Barcelona, that's Madrid. He was at Madrid. He was at Barca.
No, but even
Barca ain't in this chopper changing team.
No, but in Spain on a whole, they're getting
but
managers
not Barca.
in, out.
Nah, not Barca though. Barca always give their man 2-3 years.
Listen,
it's Madrid where it's like, you can win Champions League, yeah? And you get sacked the same year. That's Madrid.
Yeah,
they don't do that in Barca.
Yeah, but then you could say with Tottenham, they've had, Pochettino's been there, 5 years?
What did he win?
But he's been there 5 years. The previous guy, was it Sherwood? He was there for about a couple of years, isn't it?
What did he win?
2-3 years. The previous. No, but I'm just saying they ain't been changing.
No, but we've had a man for 20 years, dog. This is the first time since Wenger's been here. Yeah, they've had that dickhead Gross. Yeah, that idiot. What's his name? Jerry. What's his name? Jerry Armstrong. Jerry Francis. What's his name?
Jerry Francis.
Him. They had flipping Graham. That's 3. They had what's his name? Santini. They had that other idiot that comment. What's his name? The one that was at.
Juan de Ramos.
Yeah, no, before one day. They had Jon, the Dutchman.
Martin
That's
Jol.
5. Then
Martin
they had
Jol.
one day 6. Then they had Harry 7. Sherwood 8.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm on to 9 man. I'm on 9 now. That's a football team, bro. These men are used to chopping and changing their thing. Even though it's a 3-year period, we've had 20 years, blood, of the same.
Yeah, man. But we all knew the next guy's not going to last 20 years.
Look at United. Look at United. They've lost the plot. They had Fergie for how long? And now look at them. Every minute, chop, chop, chop. And it's not working. You understand? So now they've realised they've done the chop. This is how I'm looking at it. They've done the chop here with Emery. Emery was like a Moyes appointment, yeah? They fucked it up, innit, yeah? Now, they don't want to fuck it. So they're not going to rush in. So they're saying, you know what? What we have here now, we got Freddie here and we got Mertesacker. Put them in and we're going to hunt for the right man. And we're not going to move until we get the right man. Because if we jump, yeah, just a shut man like you up, yeah, just so you can put your dummy back in your mouth, yeah, we could fuck up the whole thing dramatically, blood. Because right now, we are a mid-table team, yeah? We're top 10, blood. We're not top 6, we're top 10, blood. And I'm not trying to drop to 15, rude boy.
But what about trying
I know Freddie can steady this thing. I know he can steady this thing.
It's steady, but what about getting someone in that can then maybe take us to the top 4? Look, since Mourinho's come in, 3 wins on the bounce. What about getting a proper guy in and saying, boy, because there's still a lot of the season left.
Of course.
So getting a proper guy in and saying, yo,
75 points up for grabs.
Let's get, and let's try and get into that top 4. Because other teams are going to slip up and things like that. You can turn your form around.
Who are you going to get, though? This is the thing.
Allegri's there, man.
No, but Allegri said he don't want to move yet.
He didn't say, well, we don't know if that's the truth.
Man like Ornstein. He's back again. Maybe he's telling the truth on this one.
So if you believe in everything Ornstein said, then what he said about
look
you
what I just said. Look what I just said. I said maybe he's telling the truth on this one. You get me?
Hey, you know, big up David Ornstein.
Nah, because he apologised.
Because you know what? Yeah, I saw him.
You know what? I haven't had a chance to actually say that. I ain't told no one, innit, that he actually saw you at the award of
the Blacklist Awards.
Yeah, Blacklist Awards. And he actually come up to you and said, yo, Robbie, I apologise to you. Can you tell the truth? I'm sorry as well because I'm
yeah.
And you understand? And you know what, Ornstein?
You know what?
I accept your apology, but brother, he's still molly.
Oh no, wait, mate. He didn't say apologise.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't say
Yeah,
apologise.
yes, he did. He said, yeah, I want to
Did he
apologise to troops.
Yeah, actually, he did say
Yeah, he did on
apologise,
front,
yeah.
blood. You understand? Man, know the
But
thing,
you know
blood.
what?
But yeah, I respect that.
No, you know what? Respect to him because he
respect
was
that.
very fair in
Because
his.
you got clowns like, what's his name?
He was
What's his name? Simon Jordan will try and bankrupt Crystal Palace and run up his mouth with his red face. Shut up, idiot boy. Yeah? Man nearly bankrupt his club. I love AFTV. South London love you, you clown. Shut up, blood.
You know what? This guy Simon Jordan's always on that case, man.
Blood.
You know what I don't understand.
Guy's a bum.
When was the last game he went to?
You're telling me?
What's the last game? Why is he? And the guy's talking like he knows me.
Yeah.
This
guy.
You know, I know that he's making.
What do you know?
He's making a load of money, by the way.
but
But
what do you
actually, do you
know?
know me?
What do you know, bro?
Go and listen, man. You
Got your
know,
blood
you know,
clot,
you know
man.
the thing is about him, right? Is that
He's a mug.
what I kind of understand about him is that he's having a go indirectly at fans, talking about fans' IQ, talking about how these guys come in here and there's controversial. And why are you on Talk Sport? You're not an ex-footballer. You're not a.
You're a failed owner.
Exactly. You're not an expert on, like say a journalist or something like that, like a David Ornstein like that. Your claim to fame is you're an ex-owner of Crystal Palace, like you said.
Who nearly bankrupted the team.
Right. So what gives you more right to speak than what we do? And not only that, the only reason you're on TalkSport is because you're controversial. That's why they got you on it. So what? It's all right for you. Nah, this guy's being pompous.
And even
now.
them other fans, yeah. Let me back Flex now. Yeah. Cause I see some little idiot gal, yeah, running up her mouth because Flex in the press conference. Oh, I don't get why fans are in the press conference. We were the barrier between the fans and the players. Well, guess what? You ain't no bumbuckler barrier no more. We liquid that barrier. And Flex is going to be in every fucking press conference from now on. We got my fucking brother. And happy birthday, bro. Yeah? And then there's some other little idiot.
Wait. Remember I said we're live.
Yeah, I don't care though. And then and there's another little idiot, yeah? Some little idiot boy. I don't even know this brother. Some little B-Tech light-skinned, B-Tech broke looking Jesse Lingard. Yeah? With a fucking nappy hairline. Hairline worse than Flex, blood. You understand? Sitting there like, I don't get it. That's your whole point. That's your problem. You don't get it. You don't get that. Fans have a say now, blood. Why can't you get it? Because you're media and trained. Why are you jealous? More life to Flex.
You know the whole thing about this controversy about the Flex being in the press conference, right?
It's a joke, bruv. And the worst thing was, the questions that Flex asked to Ollie is the ones that they printed in the papers, blood.
Exactly.
Fools.
You know what? Flex is a guy, he's very articulate. You know, there's something wrong with him for supporting Man United, but he's a very articulate guy. What's wrong with Flex being in the press conference? He asks very good questions. He asked it as a fan, right? Surely you want fans representing the club in the press conference. Obviously, you wouldn't put any fan in a press conference because there's certain fans maybe... I'm not looking at you. There's certain fans maybe that wouldn't go in a press conference, but somebody as articulate as Flex, what's wrong with him being... I mean, I couldn't understand those guys.
It's embarrassing.
Saying what they were saying.
You could just see the way they're talking. It's jealousy.
All this thing like... Oh,
sour.
It's not for you guys, it's for us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
We're in a new era now. We're in a new
era. No one don't know you. Nobody know you, darling. And nobody knows that your boyfriend with you. Nobody know your clout, yeah? You understand? Nobody.
Anyway, listen, let's get back into...
I'm done with it now, Robbie, because every fucking week they're coming for fans. What's your problem? How are you man going on TalkSport talking about fans? Ain't TalkSport about sport. What's fans got to do with what's fans got to do with things? You understand? You're supposed to go in there and talk about clubs. We talk about fan channels. Is your job that dead? You got no stories to write. You got to come at man now. That's how. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't keep coming, man.
Keep coming. Come on, anyway, put the bulletproof on.
Let's talk about some of the other games. Yeah. Man United, as we've just mentioned, in drawing with Aston Villa.
And he's still here.
He's still here. That's what I'm saying. If we don't move soon,
but look, they're not gonna press the button because it's Ole. Yeah. And it's Fergie probably there. You can't do that, lad.
I don't know, man.
He won me the Champions League, lad. 1999, lad. That, yeah, you know Fergie. I'm talking about Fergie. Aye, lad. Aye, lad. Don't the Scottish say lad? Yeah, they do. Aye, lad.
That sounds like a Scouser.
No, it don't. This is Scouser, mate. There's a difference, mate.
Lad.
More. Aye, lad. Scotland.
Oh my God.
Nah, but United won't press the button on him. I don't think.
But United might press the button and then we might lose out on another target.
They want Poch, innit?
Yeah.
So I don't think.
What about? All right. So that game finished 2-2. What about this one though? Leicester 2, Everton 1. What about the lot of rumours that we want Brendan Rodgers? But why would he leave Leicester? They're second in the league now. Why would he leave Leicester to come to Arsenal? Let's be real. Listen.
The thing with that is...
Obviously, Arsenal's a bigger club. It's a worldwide brand, you know what I mean? But right now...
Look at when he left Celtic. That's the only thing, is that he was on the way to the
Yeah, but he kind of achieved a lot of things there.
Nah, but the treble. Nobody's ever done that, innit?
Yeah, but he won it.
No, it don't matter. Celtic is a big club, let's be real.
Celtic are a big club.
You understand? They've won the European Cup.
Yeah, but it's not in the Premier League, though, yeah.
Nah, but...
Celtic's a big club, but they're not in the Premier League. And it's that thing of getting back in the Premier League with Leicester. You know what I mean? He saw that the Leicester team got some decent play.
So it's not a big club than Leicester?
But right now, he's second in the league. Why would he leave Leicester to come to Arsenal? That would shock me if he did that. I wouldn't mind it. It'd be good. He'd be a great appointment.
We're a bigger club.
Would you have him? Brendan Rodgers? What are you hesitating? What? You're bigging up Freddie? We love Freddie. We love you, Freddie. It was good to hear that song again, by the way, yesterday, right?
It's been years, blood.
But Freddie's an up-and-coming manager. He's still got an early spurt.
You see the thing with me and Rodgers, yeah?
Brendan Rodgers, you're in doubt.
Do you know what? It's that
Liverpool
man. The way they bottled it that year, bro.
That was a while ago, man. Then he got him to second.
Yeah,
Brendan Rodgers.
He should have won the league that year, bro.
What? I can't believe you're hesitating on that.
Do you know? I don't know, man.
It's like a man in the middle of the desert, and you give the man some water, and he says, "No, I want a cold Coke or something."
Nah, but I'm hesitant.
I'm hesitant. We're desperate now for somebody good.
But I'm hesitant on the Ajax manager because of the Tottenham comeback. I love him, but that Tottenham certain things stick in my head with things.
Who do you want then?
Allegri.
Anyway,
people say to me, "Oh, he got the Champions League final. He lost, bro. He lost to the best Barca team at the time, and he lost to the best Madrid team at the time."
No, now look, let's take Marco Silva because he's about to get the sack at Everton.
Imagine Emery.
How's he still in the job?
Imagine Emery ended up at Everton. Usmanov's there, innit? Usmanov's there. Awobi's there. Walcott's there. He's got Awobi. He knows. He kind of made
all the ex-Arsenal guys.
Yeah. Could you imagine
anyway,
that?
Leicester, what did you make of that?
That's kind of Emery's level, Everton, you know, no disrespect.
By the way, that game, that Leicester 2, Everton 1, what did you make of that last minute VAR?
Correct decision.
That's what I thought. People moaning about it.
He's onside.
And for me, I've said this already, when it's VAR and it's so close, I think you should give it to the attacker anyway.
But he was on.
He was on.
Yeah.
Wolves won.
And he made the difference, you know. Because he assisted.
Iheanacho.
He assisted and then he got the winner.
Yeah, another manager in the frame, Nuno Espirito Santo. Wolves won, Sheffield United won. Wolves draw a lot of games, by the way. They draw a lot of games.
I'm not really with Nuno.
No? Above us.
Yeah, but anyone could be above us right now.
Above us, man.
Nah, but
Sheffield United ain't no joke. They beat us.
Yeah, but look at their defending.
They beat us, Sheffield United. He got a draw with them. Yeah, still an improvement.
Bro, he was at home. We was away, yeah? Allow it, Robbie. We'll bang Sheffield United at Emirates. Don't even
One manager who did get sacked.
We'll bang them.
Flores. Kiki
Sanchez. Flores.
Kicked out Flores, for sure.
Yeah. That's Emery's good friend, you know.
Losing to Southampton.
Imagine Emery ended up at Watford. Good evening. All he had to do is cross the road.
A lot of talk.
Because Watford's right there, isn't it? The training ground.
Chris Hughton might get that job, they're saying.
Do you know what would be good, blood? Black manager back in the Premier League. Yeah, man. Love to see it, even though he's one of them man there from down the road. But yeah,
Tottenham 3, down the road, Tottenham down the road, Tottenham 3, Bournemouth 2. Another win from Mourinho.
Yeah, but look, he's scored 10 goals and conceded 6.
Still a win.
He's conceded 2 goals in each of his games. He won 3-2, 4-2, and then 3-2.
Win.
So that defence is still suspect. The only thing he's done is he's got them scoring.
W's.
It's a bit like us. You understand?
No, it's not like us.
Where Freddie
win.
No, but he's got multiple. He's got multiple goal scorers. He's got Ali, Kane, Son. We got Abba, and that's it. Let's be real. Laka's not doing it this year. Laka's my dog. He scored 2 goals last week. No, but look, do you know how many goals? Let me show you. Let me tell you something now.
You're gonna give me the stat about the away goals. Yeah, I know that. But right, bro, if it weren't for them, man, then where would we be?
If it weren't for Abba.
Right?
Laka's my guy, but I'll be real. If it weren't for Abba.
Yeah.
That's the one that saves.
We've got goals in our team, right? We got goals in our team as well, but those are W's. 3 W's in a row.
Because look who scored in the games.
3 W's.
Kane got a goal. Ali got a goal. Son got a goal. Who scored in our games? Abba. That's it, Abba.
By the way, is the title over? Liverpool winning 2-1.
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah. City done out here, bro. That's it.
People talk about City. You're 8 points behind Leicester. You're about City, Leicester. They're the ones in second place. Everyone keeps going on about City.
Yeah, because City will jump ahead of Leicester.
Yeah?
Yeah. But
Chelsea lost to West Ham. That was a shock.
Good goal from Cresswell, blood.
Wicked goal by Cresswell. Wicked goal by Cresswell.
Hey, let me shout out Grealish, blood. That was the goal.
That was
blood.
a bad goal.
That was a goal.
Yeah.
Even Mings, I felt sorry for Mings, blood. Imagine you score a volley, Old Trafford, and because it's you don't
VAR,
know,
you don't know to celebrate.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, that was so dread, bro.
Baddest goal of the weekend,
without doubt.
Yeah, shout out to Bennett,
bro.
man.
I thought so with you, bro. You understand?
Trust me, man. I
R.I.P.
feel that for
Amora,
him,
fam.
man. I
Real
feel
talk,
that for him,
man. Because man's got both got kids, both got young kids as well.
That's so sad, man. When I saw that, man. So sad.
I'm so sorry, man.
Young family as well.
So sorry,
sad.
man.
Baddest goal of the weekend.
Grealish.
De Bruyne's goal. What do you mean Grealish?
De
Bruyne's goal, man. Against
Did you see that?
Newcastle.
The volley. Brendan didn't even see it. Brother, it come in, yeah, and it was like, when I mean, it was so powerful, bro. I think if they done the speed on it probably been about 120.
Arguing with Bav earlier, he's telling me he's seen Ozil score a goal like that. I'm sorry, Bav. I ain't never seen Ozil score no goal like that.
Bav, yeah, I swear down. Where Ozil starts and Bav begins, I don't know, blood.
I'm sorry. That goal was, but they didn't win.
2-2.
It was a great goal by Shelby.
Shelby equaliser.
2-2. I think they're out of the title race, definitely.
Yeah, it's done.
And Palace beating Burnley by 2-0. You know something I just saw, actually? We're doing the show live, as we said, right? They're doing the FA Cup draw at the moment. And I just saw...
What, the third round?
Yeah, third round draw. And I just saw that Liverpool have drawn Everton.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Liverpool have drawn Everton.
Ain't they playing them this week?
Huh? Yeah, they're playing them this week.
At Anfield?
You know who we've drawn?
Tottenham away.
No.
United away.
No.
Chelsea
it's going to be
away.
interesting. We're at home, by the way.
Chelsea away.
We're home.
Oh, home. Tottenham home.
We're drawing a championship team. A good one.
A good Leeds.
Leeds at home, Arsenal.
Hey, man, like Bird. My brother Bird. Hey, my boy Bird supports Leeds still.
No, big up my bro Joe.
Like, big up my bro Bird.
Remember Joe?
Who's Joe?
Remember Joe? He used to work on the Real Football Fan Show. He was like,
oh,
He's a huge. I noticed that he texts me, right? And he hadn't texted me for a few weeks. And now I'm looking. We've drawn Leeds United. Arsenal have drawn Leeds United at home. It's great that it's at home. You know they'll bring loads of fans.
Yeah, there'll be about 5,000.
That'll be a big Bielsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, the collection was saying he'd take Bielsa at Arsenal. Bielsa, I love Bielsa. He's a wicked manager, you know. They won't come and defend. They'll be on the front foot.
Yeah, but they kind of bottled the playoffs last year.
No, but they're top of the league at the moment in the Championship.
Yeah, but they bottled it last year.
They're top of the league at the Championship.
Bro, they were clear last year at the Championship, bro. You understand? They were clear last year. Yeah. And then somehow, who won it last year?
But
Norwich,
interesting FA Cup. So Liverpool versus Everton. Liverpool are at home, so they'll probably win that. But that's interesting. Let me just
never know.
Go for a couple of
Klopp could rest players in that.
Leicester have got. Let me run through it. Seeing as we're going live here, Leicester have got Wigan, QPR Swansea, Fulham Aston Villa, Chelsea have got Nottingham Forest. Wolves versus Manchester United. That was the same in last year, innit? Yeah. Wolves put them out last year, didn't they?
It was a fourth round, though.
Yeah, but Wolves put them out, didn't they?
Yeah, because United beat us.
So that's difficult. You don't want Wolves in the third round, man. You know what I mean? Charlton versus West Brom, Rochdale or Boston United versus Newcastle. So big game for them. Cardiff City or Forest Green Rovers versus Carlisle. Oxford United versus Exeter or Hartlepool. Sheffield United versus AFC Flyde. Wow, they're obviously a non-league team. That's a big game for them. Go to Sheffield United. Southampton versus Huddersfield Town. Liverpool Everton. Bristol City versus Shrewsbury. Bournemouth versus Luton Town. Brighton versus Sheffield Wednesday. Bristol Rovers or Plymouth Argyle versus Coventry or Ipswich. Esley or Crew Alexander versus Barnsley. I sound like BBC now, ain't I?
I'm going to say, you can read the whole fucking...
Manchester City versus Port Vale, right? Middlesbrough versus Tottenham, Reading versus Blackpool, Watford versus Tranmere Rovers, Preston versus Norwich City, Millwall versus Newport, Crystal Palace versus Derby, Solihull, Mears or Rotherham versus Hull City, Brentford versus Stoke City, Fleetwood versus Portsmouth, Gillingham versus West Ham, Burton Albion versus Northampton Town, Burnley versus Peterborough United, Birmingham City versus Blackburn, and Arsenal versus Leeds United. FA Cup, man.
When last time we played them? Henry, innit?
Do you remember we used to, and you know what, I remember all the time Henry, FA Cup as well. When Henry come in and scored that banger.
It was a replay.
Yeah.
Because we drew 0-0.
You know what, one thing, man, I remember Leeds, they always just give us a hard time, man.
Remember
Mark Viduka?
They made us lose. They lost us the league in 0-3.
Yeah. Mark Viduka.
They beat us 3-2, blood. I'll never forget that game.
Yeah.
Luzhny got spun. I remember Viduka was coming. He went doop, and then he just That's when I knew. Yeah, Seaman was finished. Still, I knew Seaman was finished then.
Ham roll of the week.
I don't even know. You know. don't know.
City for losing.
Nah, City didn't lose.
They
City drew.
But
Can't really give
tight
them.
race over,
You
innit?
can't really give them. I don't know.
Tight race over, innit?
Can't really give them a hand roll for that, blood.
Mustafi? They can't.
You can't really give. I don't know.
Was Mustafi, you know what?
It's a tough
Mustafi
one.
getting a lot of stick. It weren't just him. It was poor defending.
Ole, blood. Man United drawing 2-2 at home to Aston Villa, blood. It's got to go to United, bro.
Now, what about Marco Silva? But then he.
Nah, but he's getting
you know
smacked
what,
up everywhere.
You know,
That-
he's
that-
a bit unlucky, Marco
Nah, but look,
Silva
that,
as well,
I like
because
that United
last
game.
minute,
That United game, you're expected to win. You're at home, yeah. You're expected to win that game. Manchester
doesn't
United.
seem to be under no pressure. He's going to get sacked now.
Bro, I
even
told
with,
you because it's Oli.
Even with that draw.
Because it's Oli. Solskjaer. Fergie's got his back. Telling you. Fergie won't let them press the button, blood. Look how Fergie was cussing up. What's his name? That Woodward when they were arguing. Did you see that picture?
No, I didn't see it.
Last week there was a picture of like Woodward trying to shout at Fergie in the box. And what's his name was standing.
Shout out Fergie, I did.
Bro, I'm telling you. And then my man, what's his name, was standing between him. Was it? I think it's David Gill. Is it David Gill? Not the one that went Chelsea from them lot. The other one, the one that him. He was in the middle, standing there, and like you could tell like it was an argument. And Wood was trying to shout at Fergie, bro. I was at Fergie, brother. You mad, bro? Send him some, chop him up like haggis, fam. You understand?
So you're giving it to Solskjaer?
It's got to be Solskjaer.
Solskjaer.
It's got to be Solskjaer.
Yeah, Watford, Kike Flores, another defeat. And
Nah,
he
but they've
got
been
sacked.
getting corned all the time, blood. That's not unusual
Yeah.
for them. For me, it's got to be United, blood. For you to draw at home against Aston Villa.
Let me ask people out there. I mean, you're going to give it to him, but
I'm saying Solskjaer.
anybody out there who should get the hand roll?
They ain't
Anybody
really
out there
know-
should get the
yeah,
hand roll.
I don't know
And
who.
let me. Journalists, says Gavin M. That's true, Gavin M. You're right, man. Journalists.
Yeah, they're getting it. There you go. Big
not,
up Gavin.
not every journalist.
Big up
Simon
Gavin.
Jordan,
Yeah.
hand roll of the week.
And that gal and that you that tried to send for flex.
You're saying Ray Parler?
Parler.
No, we can't give it to Ray.
No,
Parler,
we'll
man.
leave Parler.
No, Parler's
Even
even
though-
though he had a pop, but
Yeah, he's Arsenal.
he's Arsenal, isn't
So he's
Yeah,
allowed.
I mean, he's one of our own.
Innit? He's allowed.
He's one of our own.
He's allowed.
The journalist.
Chatting a load of rubbish,
The
but you're one of our
The
own.
journalist at Flex.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Simon Jordan.
All right. So
I just
those-
say talk shit. Give it talk shit.
So those are the ham rolls. Let's go through some of the comments. So you guys keep those comments coming in. We're going live. We're going to be live for about another 10 minutes or so here. So like to get your comments on the game. Like to get your comments on drawing Leeds United in the FA Cup. And just get your comments in general on, what you saw at the weekend, the games, who you think's going to win the title. So we'd like to get your comments on all of those things. So let us know. The Arsenal defence, somebody was saying, should have got a ham roll. That's what they're saying. Bradley Littner said he should have given it to Tim Krul for running up his mouth. Did you see the Tim Krul thing?
Yeah, but then this is. I see one little idiot on Twitter tried to snap ABBA. They must have paused it and then paused ABBA's shushing. Some little Tottenham fan, and he's like, "Oh, how can your striker shush a goalkeeper who's 19th in the league and then you've just equalised?" It's bro, because he was running up his mouth to ABBA. He did the same thing to Van Persie one year, and Van Persie nearly kicked him in his teeth.
You know what it is, right, with Tim Krul?
Tim Krul, he's got a little runabout on him, and he can't take it when they come back.
You know why Aubameyang done all that, right? Because obviously he saved it and that, but he was giving Aubameyang a load of stick. Then as well, he's doing a lot of gamesmanship. I mean, I know. He's
pumping the crowd.
Yeah, but he was doing. I thought he went
overboard.
over the top with
He went
that. So
overboard.
that's why I went Aubameyang when he got the second chance.
Shut
Like,
up.
shh, quiet.
Innit?
I love that from
Shut your
Aubameyang,
mouth,
man.
blood.
That's what I want to see, man. I want to see swagger from our players. Simeon said he should have given it to Lampard. Nah, you can't give it to Lampard.
Lamps.
Lampard's been playing.
Yeah, he
Lampard's-
ain't done.
That's his first.
Yeah.
That's his first big L.
But it did start during midweek though. The Valencia performance.
Yeah.
It did start
They
there.
should have lost that game as
Yeah,
well.
it did start there.
Yeah.
So he had a bad. I think that's probably his first bad week.
And don't forget forfeits. If anybody wants to make a suggestion about any forfeits that troops should get,
Saying full Tottenham kit.
Never.
we're a full Tottenham kit now. I wouldn't
Never.
subject him to that.
Never.
No. We've already agreed.
Skydiving.
Never.
We've already agreed those things.
Skydiving.
Yeah.
Skydiving.
Skydiving.
Yeah,
What
I'm
do you
on
like
that.
with heights?
I'm not scared of heights. You know me.
You're not scared of heights? Oh, we ain't doing that one then.
You know I'm not scared of heights.
We ain't doing that one then. Troops. Omar Mohammed said Troops should have got a ham roll for being late.
I wasn't late though.
He wasn't actually late.
Yeah.
To be honest, he was late.
I would give
But he
him
wasn't late for the
I
time
would
of
give
the
him
show.
a ham roll, but with a name like Omar Mohammed, it'd have to be halal, fam. And I don't really have that available right now. You get me, my brother?
Salty said, "What's our opinion on the Euro 2020 draw?"
I think that draw with all the was it Germany, France,
and Portugal in
that's
one.
mad.
That is mad. Man.
That's mad.
That is mad.
And then they're like one of them.
They definitely didn't have the hot balls. You ever
Yeah,
heard of
yeah.
They had the hot balls in that draw.
And then one of the minerals going that, innit?
Yeah.
I think England got a walk in the park.
England got an easy draw.
Croatia and
Czech Republic.
Yeah, Czech.
I think England got an easy draw.
Yeah.
So looking forward to the Euros at the end of the season. Fars Mood says, "What's your?" He says preview for Man United Spurs. Obviously, Arsenal our thoughts. That's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? Because
Mourinho
going back to. I wonder what sort of reception he's going to get from the United fans. He ain't going to get a good reception from them.
I think he will, because.
Do you think you get one?
Yeah, because there was one game when he was at the United game and he was doing the Sky Sports thing.
Yeah.
And all the fans were like that. There's a picture and all the fans are bowing down to him.
That's before he went to Tottenham, man.
No, but Tottenham ain't got beef with. You understand? With United like that, bro. I don't think he will.
We've got a super chat coming from Mr. Peach. He said, per Mertesacker shouldn't be anywhere near our management. He foresaw what was the cause of our back line. No, I actually like Mertesacker being in there, because the one thing we always knew about Mertesacker is a leader. He's got leadership.
Do you remember when Ozil tried to walk off and
remember
he
that
dragged him to the away end?
I think Mertesacker, when I look at Freddie and Mertesacker, I look at Mertesacker and think, I can see Mertesacker being a manager one day. I'm glad that Mertesacker's there. The only thing is, man, he needs to have a word with these guys about the defending, man. It's dreadful.
I prefer a Keon.
N2 said we should. Oh, wow, these comments are going so fast, man. I'm trying to drag them out. Oh, I lost that one completely. Jack, here's one, a different one. Jack Scam says, Joshua versus Ruiz, prediction. Slightly off football, but the fight's this weekend. Anthony Joshua, of course, got knocked out last time.
You flying out in your helicopter?
What, to Saudi Arabia? I wish I could. By the way, 25 quid to watch that fight, man. That's mad.
Your man's got the box blood.
You're live, yeah?
Yeah. They don't know where I live.
Right. Who's winning it?
Got that, Josh.
You didn't say that with much confidence, did you?
Let me just say this, Femi, if you fuck up, bro, yeah, I swear down, my brother.
I swear
down.
I think you.
Come on, I know you got it.
Win,
I know you got it.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as easy a fight as we. I'm hoping
it won't. But I think he's trained. I think he knows. Yeah. But remember, he wasn't scheduled to fight him in the first place. Now he's got the time to train for his opponent.
No, he was scheduled to fight him.
No, he wasn't. It was another fight. He came up. The other guy had a drug thing in it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And then he got pulled into it. This time he's actually got a chance
He underestimated.
You understand? He let him hold the belts and all of that.
Yeah,
that was a dickhead move. I don't know how he did that. Couldn't believe when he gave him the belts.
What a lot of people forgot is that in that fight he did actually knock Ruiz down before he got knocked out. I think.
Josh said that his problem is that when he knocked him down, he said he should have just.
Yeah.
He said he went in for him. He said I should have just eased it on it because I've got you now, so now I can just work.
Yeah, because he
said he tried to go for the kill, and then that's when he got hit with it.
You know what it is? He was so shocked that he was getting beat in the fight. That's why he wanted to take the. I think it would be. I'll be watching that. I think Joshua will win the fight.
I think a knockout as well.
Jared, another super chat here. Jared McCormack says, he's asking us the question: do you think we should recall Saliba early from his loan? I don't know if we can, but if that was possible, do you recall him?
I don't know. He's doing well out there, but it's the French league, isn't it? Out here's a bit different. To bring him into the kind of predicament we're in now, I don't really think he'll flourish.
No?
He's a young man. You don't want to bring him into like a kind of shit environment, negative, like, you know what I mean?
I'd recall him. If it was possible, I'd recall him. The way I see how the defenders at the moment, man, he couldn't do no worse than what I'm seeing there. Nidu.
What about Holding and Mavropanos? They're fit. Why don't they get a chance?
Holding's not done very well since.
Mavropanos?
Mavro was. I don't know, is he fit?
He is fit.
Is he?
Last time I was in the box, not Abba's one.
He's hardly played, has he?
I was chatting to Mav and I said, bro, you fit? He's like, yeah, I'm fit, bro.
Yeah? Yeah. But why is he not getting, maybe he's not up to it? I don't know.
The Pepe situation, same thing. Who knows?
Ni Dunu Nunu, I think that's his name. He's got a super chat. Thanks for that. He says, Don Robbie and Troops, perfect duo. Love you guys. Bless up. Bless up to you as well. Thank you very much for that.
Army skills.
All right. Let's get a couple of the. Let's get.
1 minute, I got one here.
You got one?
Yeah. Army skills 078. What was the most emotional goal that you've witnessed?
Most emotional goal that I witnessed?
Yeah. You go first because you've obviously seen a lot of goals, innit?
It's got to
You
be.
seen him in black and white and shit.
He was at the stage.
I lie. Was you there in my day?
It's got to be. You know what? I weren't actually at the game.
Yeah.
It was in '89. That goal, man, Michael Thomas. That's the most emotional goal. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I remember watching it on TV, and yeah, Michael Thomas. Actually being at a game and seeing, then Thierry Henry. When he came back and scored that goal against Leeds, oh my God.
Yeah, for me,
That was like, it was like, if he was writing the script, that was unbelievable.
Yeah. For
What
me,
about you?
At a game,
You only been going since the last season, isn't it?
innit?
According to Simon Jordan.
Calling Simon Jordan. This time I'm a hybrid boy.
What's your one?
Watching it at home, the most emotional one, was when Van Persie got his hat-trick against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge 5, the 5th one.
Oh, was that the game?
When he went round check, as soon as he went round, I was on my floor like this. Before the ball went in. Yeah! Before it went in, blood, yeah?
Yeah, I was at that game.
Yeah.
I was at the other game when he scored 2, and he threw his shirt into the crowd, and I got it.
Yeah.
I got it framed.
Yeah. And then
They just don't pull it out no more because of what
I
happened.
don't blame you. And then I say me being at a game, I'd probably say Arsenal in Barcelona.
He said that.
Remember I said
Arsenal in
yesterday,
Barcelona.
that was for blood. Because I remember
I remember that.
when Fabregas gave it to Nasri, I remember Nasri tearing down the right, and I could see Arsenal. I'm shouting from the back. Nasri, Arsenal in the fucking middle, pass it. And then it's like there was like as the balls rolled to Arsenal, there was like a. And then as it hit the back of the net, bro, I've never seen North Bank like brother. I swear, my chair was moved. Oh, bro, it was mad.
I remember
It
that.
was unbelievable scenes, bro.
I remember that.
I remember when I went home and I was a commentator, and before the commentator goes, Samir Nasri, cuts in. Oh, shut up! And as he hits it, he goes, ah! And then he lifts. Oh,
listen
bro.
to this comment here. CA says, lads, would you take Southgate as Arsenal manager?
I'm Southgate out, blood.
Southgate's doing a good job at England.
I want him out.
Huh?
Yeah.
Out!
Yeah.
Out!
Yeah.
Gareth Southgate.
You're deaf? They want him out. Blood, he beats all these little small teams. When it comes to big team, man ain't got a chance, bruv. I'm not down with that, bruv.
Maybe Simon Jordan maybe was right.
No, he weren't. Why? Bro,
Gareth Southgate out.
Bro, who did we play in the World Cup? Let's be real to get the semi-final. We didn't play no one, bro. When we played opposition that's serious, they smacked us.
Gareth
Croatia.
Southgate, he got to the semi-final. When was the last time he got to a semi-final? Before he came along.
Am I here for semi-finals?
Semi-final of the... Listen, he got to
Am I here for semi-finals?
He got to the semi-final.
Brennan.
What's anybody else done recent
I don't care.
time?
Am I here for
And then
semi-finals?
we've just got through. We've literally.
Well, we got through a fucking piss poor group
It don't.
that we get through every year.
It don't matter.
Every year. We get the
Record.
same group.
I think we
Moldova, Albania. Like, come on, bro.
You
We're not
mad.
getting no blood. Man played in the world. Man played Tunisia. Yeah. Just about beat Tunisia in the World Cup. Remember that, yeah? Last minute. Remember me and you. Last minute, yeah? Beat Panama 6-1. Ooh, Panama.
Jeez, man.
Ooh, Panama.
You're
What happened?
terrible.
Colombia. Draw.
Nearly got peppered back.
Colombia should have lost that. Life penalties,
No,
yeah?
we shouldn't have lost that.
Yeah. Sweden, okay, cool. But Sweden's another idiot team. No disrespect. Croatia now. Now you got your fucking Modrics in there. You got your Perisic's in there. You got your fucking Rakitic in there. Where them man there? What happened in semi-final in the that little Mickey Mouse thing that Ronaldo won? We come up against Holland. What happened? The Don Dadders. No. Southgate out, bro. He's like Poch. He'll get you to like a semi or a fight.
I like Southgate. Look what you know. What
He's
I like
done
about
wonders, yeah.
Look how those young players he's brought through and all stuff like that. What's the matter with you, man?
I prefer an older manager.
You probably want Sam Allardyce.
Nah,
back,
no
yeah.
way. I want
Flipping
Wenger.
hell, man.
I want Wenger to be England manager. I think Wenger will smash it to pieces. I think Wenger could go in there and win a trophy with England. Especially the way
Yeah,
I
you want Wenger
really
now.
think he does.
You want Wenger?
Yeah, as England manager. I've always wanted Wenger as England manager. I think Wenger would be a bad boy international manager. I think he would.
So Wenger in.
Yeah, for England. I tweeted it already. I said Southgate out, Wenger in for England. Bro, I'm Wenger in for England.
You lost it, man.
No, I'm not.
You lost it.
No, I'm not.
Southgate-
Fergie won't take the job, so you gotta go
Southgate's
for
doing a great job. Young Cow here says Southgate for Arsenal. There's a few people suggesting
Nah, man.
that. Few people suggesting that, man. Imagine if they. I wonder how he do it, Arsenol.
Nah.
I wonder how he do.
Same as Middlesbrough. Got him relegated.
No, he's improved
Same as
since
Middlesbrough.
that.
Got him relegated.
He's
Another
improved
Ole
since that.
at the wheel. Nah, I'm good still.
No, he's improved since
Nah,
that.
I'm good.
He's improved since that.
Brother, the man has a team every fucking 3 months. It's not hard to improve, blood.
No,
Give him something week in, week
look
out.
what all the other guys have done.
What?
N2 says Southgate is dead. He's agreeing with you.
Thank you, bro.
Tengiz says
man.
Southgate out.
Thank you. Your chat shit, Robbie, blood.
That's why only two
Trying to
of
get
them
the
are-
England deal for the Euros. That's what it is.
Nah,
he knows
man,
the finals in Wembley.
No,
oh,
seriously.
I gotta be nice to Gareth. Oh.
Honestly, man, I don't know what you're on, man.
Nah, bro. Man, know what I'm saying.
Southgate has done a fantastic job, man. I don't care what no one says, man.
Nah, for me, fam. You understand?
Honestly,
when it comes to the crunch,
he's been brilliant.
Nah, but when it comes to the
I
crunch,
didn't really want him at first, but after seeing what he's done, man, he's been brilliant. Mo says David Moyes in.
for what, Arsenal?
Yeah.
You must be a Man United fan.
Harry Redknapp to Arsenal says, you know. Yeah, he would say that.
Yeah,
innit?
he would say that. Yeah.
Jim Never Sleeps says Diego Simeone. But he would never leave right now.
why would he
in the
leave
league.
a flat
I don't
foot?
think he's doing. How are they getting on in the league? Not bad.
I ain't really been
Champions
watching
League have not been doing great, have they?
I ain't really been watching that league.
They haven't been doing that great in the Champions League. Liam Darren says England are just Tottenham. They've got half of Tottenham's players, to be fair.
I'm telling you.
Storm Trigger says Ancelotti. What about him?
Would he leave Napoli? You understand? Would he leave?
I don't think he's having a great. I mean, Napoli have been having a pretty poor time at the moment as well. Musa Yildiz says, how about Eddie Howe for Arsenal?
No.
Bournemouth manager.
No.
No? Why?
Bournemouth can't defend. They're not a solid team like at the back.
No?
They're not solid. They're good football, lovely flowing football, but when it comes to solidity, Bournemouth don't have that.
Yanto 2013 says, do you think Freddie should get... Oh, it's gone now. It's so quick. But he was saying, do you think Freddie should get in Martin Keown to help out in the defence and Tony Adams?
I said that. I'd prefer a Keown than a Mertesacker. Because I think Keown, you understand, he did wonders at the club. Mertesacker did well, won us a couple of FA Cups, but you understand, man like Keown, he won 1, 2, 3 or 4 league titles, blood, at Arsenal. You understand?
Archie Flint Mac says in reply to your what you said about Gareth Southgate, he said, troops never bun again.
Bro, I don't rate Southgate, bro.
There's a lot of people having a right go at you about the Southgate comments, trust me.
Yeah, I don't rate Southgate, bro. Like, I swear to God, every time we buck a big opponent, we lose, fam. So, until I see us beat a big opponent, I'm not, you understand, fully convinced at him.
Somebody was there, I missed the comment, I'll see when that one comes back around.
That's what I think.
Niska Noska says, love from South Africa, big up.
Big up South Africa.
How do I get these comments to slow down, man? There's so many of them, there's thousands of them. Oh.
No, when you find a comment, just hold the screen.
I'm trying to hold the screen and it still keeps, look, I'm holding it now.
Because you're not
and it's
holding
flying.
it.
I'm holding it
Not,
and it's
look,
flying.
Let me show you, look. When you hold there, now it will not move. Because
Right, let go of it now.
you're
Oh, you're right.
I'm always right.
Yes, it's moving again now.
Because I let go.
Right. Twisted Bubba says, what about Zidane?
Zidane.
Yeah. Why would he leave Real Madrid
Nah.
right now?
I wouldn't take Zidane. I think the team he's got at Madrid, you don't really need a manager.
Achilles says, Junk Highness.
Who's that?
Remember he used to be in charge of
Bayern.
Bayern. Yeah, but
He won them.
didn't
sorry,
he retire?
bro. Yeah, but then he came back and saved them and won them a league.
Shrek G says Julian Nagelsmann.
Is that the...
He's the one at Leipzig,
Yeah.
but he's not going to leave Leipzig. This is the thing. Mind you, if you're a big club, as Arsenal should be, you should be able to go and move a guy
Yeah, but
from
was there defending...
RB Leipzig, innit?
Yeah, but look at that defending against Liverpool. Was it really...
No, RB Leipzig.
Oh,
When
they
did
played Salzburg, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Vargo
Who's
David
the
says...
Salzburg manager?
Oh, no, I'm not sure. Vargo says, what about Sean Dyche?
No, I don't want him. My mum said he's a prison screw. Don Island. I think if that's Don Island, is that Island that I think it is? If it is, what on, my bro? He says United. That ain't him. He says United fan. I hope we get Ten Hag from Ajax before you. He's a Man United
Ten
fan.
Hag.
Yeah. I like him, but yeah, again, the defensive side, blood. That's why I'm more going to Allegri because his defenses are very, very strong, blood.
I missed
It's hard
the
to
name
break
of
him
the I
down.
missed the name of the person, but this person just asked a really interesting question. He said, if both of these managers were available, which one would you take? Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp? If both were available right now.
I'm a Pep man, you know. I'm a Pep man still. I'm a Pep guy. I've always liked Pep. Always, blood. Something about him.
passion than that, isn't it?
Not even Jurgen's more passionate.
I love
Klopp's
Klopp.
way more passionate. But for me, there's something about I like Pep like when he does his little cheeky shit. Like, and especially that whole City video when he was like, "Shut up! Nobody say anything!" I'd love that to be my manager, blood. You just see Xhaka in there, man, like, oh shit. Oh shit.
You know what?
Oh shit. I like, oh shit. You better don't worry about AFTV, blood. Pep's
You know what?
boy.
You know what? I like Klopp as well, man, because I love the way that Klopp connects with the
I was
fans
going to
as
say
well.
that. Your thing's with the fans. Pep don't really. Pep is cool with the fans, but he's more.
Yeah, but he's more of a purely football man.
But I don't mind
But
that.
I like the way Klopp, man. He's same intensity in that, but he really connects with fans, man.
But I think that's the German, because you know
I
the
feel
German.
so jealous sometimes of Liverpool what they got, man.
But look at the German clubs compared to Spanish. Spanish clubs ain't really in tune. It's only really the South American managers in Spain, like your Simeone's. He's literally like one with the Atletico fans. You understand?
Yasser says we should. What about Antonio Conte? He's not going to leave it in at Milan, but I love him as a manager. I think he'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought he would have been
And
brilliant.
to get
as well.
Conte, it would be jokes because obviously he hates Mourinho. Mourinho's at Tottenham.
Right.
It'd be perfect.
Somebody just asked there who should get the Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
Van Dijk or Messi?
Messi ain't done that this year. Van Dijk.
He won the league, Messi.
Messi wins the league every year.
He won the league.
Van Dijk won Champions League.
Van Dijk won Champions League. Van Dijk is one of the main reasons why Liverpool are on this run in the league.
I'd give
now.
it to Van Dijk, to be fair.
Van
I
Dijk.
think Van Dijk deserves
last
it.
man to
but
win it,
I bet you any money Messi gets
The
it.
last defender
They
to win
get
it
all the time.
was Cannavaro. 2006 when he won the World Cup. He was the last one. to win
Mr.
it.
Good Stuff said Marsh is the manager of Salzburg.
Last defender, you said?
Yeah. Last defender to win it was Cannavaro, 2006. What'd you say, bro?
No, so I forgot his name now. He said that Marsh apparently is the manager of Salzburg.
Who's Marsh?
I don't know, I've never heard of him, but he's the manager of
Okay. Big up yourself for that, bro.
Salzburg.
Safe for that, man. Because I never knew, fam. So big up yourself, bro.
All right. Let's get a couple more before we go. And thank you very much. By the way, thank you very much for being part of this. This is our first time we've done this Bias Premier League show live. And the reaction's been absolutely fantastic.
Try and do one once a month.
What'd you say?
Try and do one every
We're going to try and do, we're going to try and do once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, live. You know, I was thinking today, what would be nice as well, what we could do in this show. We should do one where it's live with an audience one time.
Oh,
You fancy that?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I could talk to the guys at YouTube and try and hook that up, man. Live, we invite some people in, they come in, and a little audience and do a live. You up for that?
Yeah, man.
You sure?
Yeah, why not?
With Simon Jordan sitting in the front.
Yeah, man. I got something for him. I'll bring Trey with a bag of eggs. I'll be like, have fun, son. Can't even bring Carter. Carter will probably run up to him with the egg and lick it in his head.
Michael Simmons says Luis Enrique, well, he's just become the. He's a new
Now he's gone
manager.
back to
Spain. Did you see what he did?
What?
So, what it was, I
What, 'cause
forgot
his brethren
the
had the
name of
job
it.
or
His
something?
brethren had the job.
But then his brethren knew.
Now
Enrique
his brethren
if he
said,
comes back.
when he came back now, his brethren said, yeah, you know what? I'd like the job permanently.
But Enrique said, I'm only going until I come back. So go.
Yeah, so Enrique, when Enrique's come back now, Enrique's blown him out and said, you're not loyal. Almost like suggesting like, yo, you tried to sneak the job behind my back. Because what is the guy who stood in for him did well.
When he had his...
He's always been part of it.
because
And the
he had
guys with him at Barcelona,
I know,
the
because,
guys...
because he stepped down because of his daughter.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, that's
obviously,
right. He's a
I
sad
totally do understand because, brethren, I've stepped down from my job because of my family. You've gone in there now, tried to slide. It's like this, blood. It's like this. It's like you've gone. Obviously, you won't know. I won't know neither. Neither will Brennan, but we'll have friends. It's like you got a friend who goes jail, and the man says to you, says to you, yo, keep an eye on my kids, keep an eye on my wife. He comes out of jail next minute. You're in the yard. Real shit. You can't do
But
that.
the guy's denied that. He said that. He said
What, he
that
denied that?
He's denying that he's sort of
that he
gone.
wants-
He said he did. He said he does want the job, but he's trying to deny that he sort of went about it in that way. But obviously, Enrique thinks he did go about it in that way, in an underhand way.
And his emotions are all over the place. So you
Yeah.
you understand? You have to kind of give Enrique the benefit of the doubt.
Seventh Arisha says Chambers and Louise were originally DMs. That's not true, actually.
Yeah.
They've been
Chambers
played.
was a right back.
They've been played as DMs.
Chambers was actually a right back.
He says Kolasinac is so-so. Mustafi couldn't hack it even as a backup right back in Germany. Are we really sure we have any serious defenders in the team? Should we sell or trade them all?
I'm with that. Trade also.
Trade.
But trade them for what? We can't get nothing.
Do you know what? The thing is, we need defenders.
Who
Do you know what it is in that team, right? What I really noticed with the Arsenal team, there's not one leader in that defensive unit. So like you see when, I mean, people used to have a pop at Lovren, yeah, at Liverpool. Since Van Dijk plays next to Lovren, it's a brilliant combination because you've got Van Dijk there as the leader. It's like when look at Man City. As soon as Vincent, everyone's talking about what's the name? Laporte. Nah, as soon as Vincent Kompany has left that team, the leadership of that defence now has gone. Sometimes you could have a guy like Mustafi possibly, and if you put a Van Dijk and someone a leader next to him, he might be a way better player. But at the moment,
not Mustafi.
But at the moment, we've got no leaders in that defence.
There's no leaders.
There's no leaders. David Luiz is not a leader. David Luiz needs someone next to him to tell him what to do. That's the problem. And so they're all over the place. You need a leader in that defence, and we just do not have that at the moment. And I was watching the other day, man. I was watching when Napoli played Liverpool. And the way in which Manolas, Koulibaly, they literally said to Liverpool, have it out wide and cross it into the box. We'll deal with everything. And they did. It was unreal. I was like, if only we had defence like that. Francis says Thierry Henry as Arsenal coach.
No way.
No?
No way.
Why not?
See what he
did at Monaco. Even Freddie's in there.
See what he did at Monaco, bro. Man told the youth. I swear he said to the youth coach to go suck his mum or something.
We don't know if he said.
I don't know if he said. I swear he said some madness like that, blood. I was like, what? Man like TT. Bro, TT turned back. That must be his Caribbean side.
He's a winner.
He's from Guadalupe.
You know,
that must be the Caribbean. That ain't the French out of him.
You know what? He's a winner.
That weren't no sacre bleu. That was sacre. Oh, it's bad.
Right, I'm going to get one more comment before we go. Let me see if
we've done more than 10 minutes. We've done 20.
We've done more than 10 minutes. I'm going to do.
I'm hungry, blood.
I'm hungry as well. But you know what? We've got to speak to the people.
No, he said 10 minutes more at 10 to 8. Blood, it's 10 20. It's 10 past 8, blood.
You got to be a man
of the people. Man's all getting notifications from Sky Sports, from flipping Arsenal.
You got to be a man of the people. Last one.
People's champion.
Raphael Martin says, as manager, Ian Wright.
Oh.
Nah.
I know Wrighty personally, man. He'd be thumping up, man.
Yeah. He'd get sacked on the first day. Yeah. If he told a man, yeah. Could you imagine him telling, like, I don't know.
Wrighty's the sort of man.
Could you imagine him telling who don't trap back? Who don't? Can you imagine Wrighty telling Ozil to trap back, yeah? And then Ozil's like, what do you mean track back? And then Wrighty's like, fuck you, I need to trap back. Push your tape and run!
Now, you know what, Wrighty dealing with the board.
Oh, God. No. You remember how he dealt with the Rio situation? Man went to the board and said, listen, you man either sack this prick, yeah? Oh, I'm gone Chelsea, blood, yeah? Don't rap with Harry, blood. Don't rap,
I don't think Wrighty... You know, I remember I asked him one time, I said, right, would you ever go into management? He goes, Robbie, me? He goes, you know how I stay. Yeah, he goes, I said, actually, yeah, you would have made a good manager.
But that's what
there was a time when he was sort of doing
his badges,
coaching and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I think Wrighty now is just like...
Pundit.
He's like a pundit. National treasure as well.
Yeah,
he's doing pretty well out in that jungle thing.
He's doing a mad thing.
Yeah, he's doing well in the jungle.
He keeps getting, I think Bear Tottenham man are making him do trials. Because recently, every minute he's doing a trial, blood. Every minute, man. Every minute, man.
But big up Ian Wright and big up everybody who watched the stream. First ever Bias Premier League show live and direct. Thank you very much. I'm going to go through the forfeits that you guys have suggested as well. We're going to come up for a forfeit. We're going to film that show as well. Yeah. So look out for that coming up soon. We'll be back on Friday with a Bias preview show. It's a bit weird this week because we've got games going on midweek as well. I mean, just quickly before I go, prediction for the Brighton game. So Arsenal versus Brighton.
Is this not in the...
We'll do the Bias show Friday for the weekend's games, but...
We're not doing the midweek. So this don't count?
This don't count in the forfeits thing. I'm just asking.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just asking about Arsenal's game. No, the Arsenal game. That we'll do the games that are going to be on the weekend.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So we'll talk about the
midweek
West Ham.
Don't count.
Midweek one's not going to count because on Friday
5-0 Arsenal. What? Hey, if you motherfuckers win 5-0, yeah, and this ain't that. Listen, don't fuck about, you know.
Oh, thanks for watching.
Where you gonna go? 2-1.
Actually, I'm going to go 2-1.
Yeah, I bet you are, you see?
You may as well always go 1 with Arsenal. You know we ain't keeping no clean sheet.
No, we'll keep a clean sheet.
2-1. He's been smoking for me. Right. We'll see you guys on Friday for the Bias preview show.